Hello world, I am Arrrgus. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Arqutopia. So before I say anything else, I'm just gonna check on everyone's chat so far. So hello Raven and hello Investor, welcome back to the channel. How's the coding for your game, Investor? And seems like Raven is excited for today's stream. So today's episode is a special episode, and it's titled in a different way. It's titled as "Let's Just Chill Today." So if you have been following the series, if you have been watching the series, you may know that every single episode is dedicated to a certain part of the city or a certain goal of the city. And today we are not going to focus on anything. We're going to focus on the city as a whole or in general. So today we're just going to look for anything that we can work on and fix. I did have there are some parts of the city that I have been eyeing to fix, and today is all about the small details of the city and the little things that we have to look at and notice. And the reason why today is a special episode and it's more of the more chiller episode, it's because I have been really tired lately, especially yesterday and today or earlier, and I have been so tired that this stream is actually delayed by about an hour. This was supposed to be scheduled an hour earlier, but I just didn't really have the energy to live stream, so I had to take a nap. And yeah, if you guys have been waiting, I'm so sorry about that, but I just really needed some energy. And since I don't really have that much brain power for today, I just really wanted to focus on the city as a whole, because personally, when I focus on one thing about the city, it requires me much more brain power than actually focusing on the city in general as a whole. So today we're just going to do that. We're just going to look for anything around the city that we can work on or fix. And it looks like we have a question from an investor. So what are we doing today on the city? So as I mentioned earlier, today is not about one thing on the city, it's about the city as a whole. And the thing is, I just really wanted to play a game today. I just really wanted to relax and again to chill, because I have just really been tired, and I just wanted to play a game to relax and chill. And of course, TheoTown was that game. So on the previous episode, if you watched the previous episode, you may have noticed this intersection on our industrial area. And on that episode, we had like 2 or 3, maybe more notifications that this intersection was producing a lot of traffic. And it is expected that it will produce a lot of traffic because this industrial area was designed poorly. So today I'm going to focus on this area, and yeah, we'll try to see what we can do around here. So firstly, I want to change this to regular industrial, because dense industrial produces a lot of cars and traffic. So we're just gonna pause the game and we're gonna remove this zone and replace it with regular industrial. And we're gonna look on this intersection. It looks like a lot of people want to go to here. And I think most of them are coming from over here on this side. I'll give you guys a much better look on it. And I honestly don't know how to fix this because it's in quite an awkward space. It's very tight. So I'm just gonna simulate it and observe how the cars go around this area, this intersection. And just look on the traffic. Okay, so there's still no traffic because I don't think it's rush hour yet. But we will wait on the traffic of this intersection before we do any fixes. But I do have some fixes in mind. I don't plan on creating this as a roundabout because I feel like dedicated lanes would work much better over here. We do have to redesign this area because we have this bus stop over here, we have a metro stop over here, and we have this pedestrian zone over here. And I don't think it's producing that much traffic right now, so we'll wait on that later. We'll wait for the notification of our city advisor. So hello Raven, hi, hello, and hi investor, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for joining. So okay, so I wanted to fix this area. The thing is, because this part of the town, or this part of the city, is sort of like, you know, the first areas of the city. I wanted this to be low rise instead of high rise or high density. So we are going to lose some more people in the process. Yeah, investor has been waiting since earlier, and as well as Raven, they've been waiting since earlier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I just really wanted to, you know, to relax today, play some TheoTown and chill. So, okay, this is gonna be a bit painful because we're gonna lose a lot of people. Because I just don't like the idea of having dense residential over here, like close to the old town. So we'll change this to just regular residential. Okay, so I'm just gonna check on the poll that we have. It looks like 5 of you have voted, and looks like many of you are doing good. You guys seem to be chill today, and some of you are doing amazing. I'm doing chill today. I have been tired, so I wouldn't really say I've been doing amazing. So we'll simulate this. Okay, so we're gonna lose. So we did lose some people during that process, and as well as some businesses, I think, and some industrial. Okay, so we have a police problem over here on the old town. But actually, this isn't the old town, this is 𝗧𝗵𝗲cie. If you guys don't know, I think I have mentioned this, some of you may know about this, but 𝗧𝗵𝗲cie is the name that was suggested by a viewer named Yuli. Unfortunately, Yuli hasn't been joining some of the live streams, I think. Some of the recent live streams. And I just realized that I haven't fixed this area, so I'm gonna fix this. So again, today's episode is about focusing on the entire city as a goal, and it's not really about a certain goal of the city, because I don't really have that much brain power for today because of how tired I am. So yeah, I'm just gonna look for anything that we can work on for today, and yeah. So we worked on this on the previous episode, which is this waterfront around city. Hi there, 𝗵𝗲𝐻𝐻, welcome. Welcome back. So, although we're having some crime problems around this area because we don't really have good police coverage over here, we do have some cars that are patrolling around. So, I'm not gonna build a police station because the police stations that we have are not the ones that fit around this area, so I'll still have to look for a plugin. So, okay. I think the only problem with this area was that we had dense industrial, and it looks like we don't really have that much traffic anymore over here. Investor, look at my post. My city is gonna be destroyed by a volcano. Looks like 𝗵𝗲𝐻𝐻 city is gonna get destroyed by a volcano. Okay, so I just noticed that I haven't really been decorating these transportation areas, these bus stops and metro access points, so we're gonna decorate those today. So I'm gonna surround the metro access points with... Oh wait, I just realized that the metro isn't functional. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, so we do have to build another metro... What do you call these? You have to build one of these again, the metro... Wait, what do you call these? So we need to build another metro station because we're limited to only 2 metro trains. I don't know how to stop it. I do everything and nothing happens. Oh, with what? What happened to your city? Okay, so I'm gonna decorate these bus stops and metro access points. Build to a highway, I think. Maybe add water. Yeah, I could try to improve the roads around here. Although we do have some highways, it's just that the roads inside of it are not... Okay, so there is some traffic building up, and okay, where are these people going to? Okay, so they're trying to get inside. Okay, I have an idea on how we can fix this. However, that requires us to move this park and... Oh, that was a message to 𝗵𝗲𝐻𝐻. Oh yeah, the ports. We can build a port around here. I have been trying to work on this area, but I still haven't finished it. But yeah, don't worry, we're gonna have the ports very soon. But yeah, today is more on the general stuff of the city. So we're really gonna be mayors today because we're gonna focus on the entire city. So I'm just gonna do the same over here. So I don't think we have that much traffic problems over here anymore. When it's rush hour though, use the ports from the factory from factory 1 over here. Yeah, I could use these, but we'll still look for some additional plugins that we can use in the future. And it looks like we're getting closer to the next city rank while we're working here. But I would love to have, you know, the ports around the city. The nice addition to the city, it adds like realism to the city. Okay, what else do we need to work on? Okay, over here. I don't like how this area looks like. So we'll design these, or decorate these rather. Five viewers, thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, so we also have this one over here. But I think this one is much better when it's a hedge. I feel like the other type of hedge would fit this one much better. Add another city from far away with the water. So actually, since you've mentioned that, I want to tell you some of the plans for the city. So I'm not sure if you guys can notice, but there is this shallow strip of water. And for those who doesn't know, this is actually the St. Petersburg map. And in St. Petersburg, there's a bridge that goes from here to this island. And then from here to here. So we could build over here. We could actually build an industrial area over here. But I feel like the industrial area would fit much better over here. But the problem with this area is that it's hilly and it's not flat. Unlike over here where it's much more flat, I think. There are some little bumps around, but we can work with this area. But I will still have to figure a much better connection for the bridge, because in real life, connecting this like major road over here to this intersection, this small intersection over here, is unrealistic. And if we're expecting a lot of traffic, this isn't the most efficient solution for that, or the most efficient way to have that around the city. So seems like Fabriana is excited. Okay, so we have a couple of the Okay, so I'm just gonna decorate these over here. By the way, you guys feel free to not just subscribe to me, but subscribe to everyone in the channel. Because we want to build a community here, so it's great to help everyone with channels. Guys, I'll make the Netherlands without the man-made land. Yeah, Netherlands is like below sea level, so a lot of their what do you call this? A lot of their land is underwater. Wait, no. A lot of the land is man-made because they're under the sea level. Or below sea level. It's actually interesting to study about Amsterdam because some of their man-made islands are like from hundreds of years ago, and back then they didn't really have modern technology. So it's really interesting to see how they built those during those times. Yeah, Amsterdam. Bye, hello, thank you for joining. Hopefully your Amsterdam project will go well. Okay, so... just gonna decorate these before we move on. What else did I build here? Okay, I can't see. Okay, we built a small park over there. So we'll build a hedge over here. Looks like there's gonna be stormy weather around my area, so hopefully we won't have any problems. I'm honestly scared if we're gonna have some internet problems. But do update me, guys, if the stream is stable or not, because there have been a couple of times when the stream is lagging. Oh, so you got a nature pack? And okay, so those are like additional... I used to play around with the flood disaster back then, because yeah, there wasn't really a tsunami disaster back then, but you know, because of plugins some have developed the tsunami disaster. Okay, so I think we still have one over here. No. Okay, I think that's a park. Okay, so... okay, we have one over here. Giant spawns a huge man when spots a zone when they walk past it and destroy it. It sounds like I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with SimCity Build It. That sounds like the robot disaster from that game. Okay, so what else can we mix with? Okay, I feel like we can transform this into a roundabout. Since we're gonna have the connection to the underwater bridge over here, or underwater tunnel. So I'm just gonna pause the game and see on how I can work with this. Oops. Okay, so an update on the poll. We now have 7 people voting, and most of you are doing amazing. It's very nice to hear. Today I'm just doing chill, because yeah, I have been really tired, and I just wanted to play TheoTown today. Okay, so ooh, this is quite painful. Okay, so we now have the space cleared out for a roundabout. Oops, I accidentally made the window smaller. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, we have okay, so we've got this one over here. My voice sounds really tired today. I'm so sorry about that. I've just really been tired lately. because of my schedule. Oh, so there's gonna be a Nature Pack 2? Gonna be released in 2028. That's quite a long time to go. I feel like I can do this. I can make this much bigger. My mouse. Okay, that is much better. Wait, did the stream end? Wait, how's the stream? How's the stream on your side, you guys? Just tell me if there's something wrong with the stream, and I'll try to fix it. Oh, okay, it's alright now. Yeah, just feel free to update me on the status of the stream. I do have my phone monitoring the stream, so... But yeah, I'm focused on the game, so... I might miss some happenings with the stream. Okay, so... I made this roundabout much bigger, since it's gonna... How do you guys add those like XP features on YouTube live streams? I've seen a lot of people have that on their live streams. Oh yeah, the leaderboard. Yeah, 𝗵𝗲cie has 175 XP already. If you guys need, if you guys want the XP, just keep on chatting. You're gonna get the XP. Oh yeah, Nightbot. Yeah, I don't know how to set up those things, so I just... Yeah, 𝗵𝗲cie has a lot of XP right now. Okay, so... What happened over here? Okay, I think I sort of fixed that. Although I could do this. Okay, so I think we could actually put a landmark over here. Which landmark? Okay, we can't fit that. Oh, we can't actually fit a landmark over here. Oh wait, Brandon? Oh wait, we can't fit that over there. I am testing my game right now. Have some issues that need addressing. Oh. Hopefully those issues will go away. Okay, so I'll figure on what kind of landmark I can put over there. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the tunnels that we've built. I'm gonna refresh them. The tunnels are so expensive. Yeah, I'm on building mode again. But yeah, I don't consider this using a lot of my brain power. I just don't want to do activities that really require a lot of brain power today. So I just really wanted to chill. Preparrring is spamming right now for the XP. I honestly don't know how the XP works. Like, I don't know how many chats for, like, XP. Okay, so I'm gonna decorate this. I really like the music playing. So I'm gonna put some yield signs since we have a roundabout over here. And I'll put a road sign over here. And I'll put another road sign over here since I really like those brown buildings. Student accommodation or something you said. Oh yeah, these are the House of Scholars from the Lviv building pack. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but Lviv is a city in Ukraine. I think those brown buildings is on New York. I still haven't downloaded that, the New York building pack. I would love to download that. It seems like Nightbot is controlling Preparrring's chats right now. Ooh, we've got 8 people on the poll right now, and it looks like a lot of you are doing amazing, and some of you are chill as well, and a few of you is doing good today. So that's very nice to hear from you guys. Okay, so this is what Investor was talking about. I'm now on building mode instead of chill mode, even though that I'm supposed to be chilling today. Is this my last episode of TheoTown? No. This is just a special episode. The reason why it's a special episode because unlike the previous episodes, we have like these goals that we focus on the city, and today there's really like no goal and focus. It's all about it's more of the city as a whole that we're trying to work on. It's just that personally, when I focus on one thing, it requires much more brain power than usual. Unlike when I have to focus on smaller details, it doesn't really require a lot of brain power. Okay, so I'm just gonna check on any other roundabouts that I've built, because I feel like I can upgrade those roundabouts. Okay, over here, we have a roundabout over here that I would love to upgrade. By the way, what kind of games do you guys play when you chill? For me, of course, it's gonna be TheoTown, sometimes Roblox and Minecraft. Okay, so... Ooh, Dota 2. I also play MOBA games. Yeah, I also enjoy MOBA games. I enjoy like fast-paced games, those kinds of games. I also enjoy like, you know, Call of Duty games and like shooting games, FPS games, and yeah, shooting games in general. I also enjoy like watching Battlefield. I watch this YouTuber streamer. His name is The Broken Machine. Very nice YouTuber, very chill YouTuber. I really enjoy watching his streams. Was doing some research on the future war mechanics of my game, playing Sudden Strike 5. Looks like, for be honest, Nightbot is officially gone. So right now I'm just expanding some of the roundabouts that need expanding. Hold on you guys, I'm just gonna go AFK for a moment. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I just had to take care of something. I'm gonna check on what I missed. Oh, Lo came back. Is Lo still here? Okay, so I'm back. Okay, anyways, I am back. So, let's continue. So, I honestly like this roundabout much better, because it looks much rounder. And okay, I kinda don't like this over here, so okay, I'm just gonna do a quick fix over here. I'm gonna do this like sort of special thing over here. And then we're just gonna fill in the rest of zones. By the way, if you're still there, guys, feel free to chat. I just had to take care of something earlier. But yeah, I'm back now. How are you guys still doing? So I do have to change this over here. And we'll bring back this highway sign, and we have to add these merge arrows. Okay, I think we're done with this intersection. I'm just gonna figure out on what I'm gonna add over there. As usual, the yield signs, and I'm gonna add something else. Some additional road markings. Oh wait, I should have not. Okay, there we go. And it looks like we unlocked a new city rank. We are now at city rank 2022. We are now at city rank 22. And we now have unlocked the DSA as well as this building, this landmark, the Jargon House. And we are officially a megalopolis. So thank you, you're still there, investor, welcome. I just had to take care of something earlier, so I went AFK for a while. But yeah, I'm back now, so if you guys are still there, feel free to chat. So right now I am just upgrading these roundabouts, because I like how the larger roundabouts look like. I want to see if you download the plugins. I actually haven't downloaded any plugins for today's stream because I didn't really plan on building like anything. Anything like big. Okay, so where are those merge arrows? And it's actually raining here on my area now. Started as a drizzle earlier and now it's like pouring, it's now pouring down. How's the weather on your area, guys? The weather here in my area has been like, it's always changing every day. Oh, it's sunny there in Romania. How's Dracula there in Transylvania? I actually don't download all of the plugins, I just check them out. The thing is, if I want like a lot of plugins, the thing is I don't always like download a lot of plugins because sometimes, you know, they consume some resources of the game and sometimes I don't end up using them. Dracula is still sucking all those blood. I think you guys can tell why I like these roundabouts much better. Because they actually look much rounder. It's really sunny in my country, in Indonesia. Hello there and to all of my Indonesian viewers. But Indonesia is a big country, right? Like, the weather varies over there. Okay, I have to fix this roundabout over here. This is quite okay, I'm gonna enter build mode again on this one. Didn't realize how difficult this one would be. Okay, I'm not gonna fix this one, because I think I'm fine with that. Although, yeah, I just really prefer these roundabouts much better. And like, this one is like connected to these 4-lane roads, and then it's connected to the intercity freeway. So we will see on how I can fix this. Okay, so I'm not gonna move the high school. Let's see on how I can build a much larger roundabout over here. So I have to remove this road, maybe this one as well. Okay, so this might actually cause some bottleneck problems, but yeah, we'll try to fix it. Okay, you know what? I'd have to move this high school over here, but I don't think gonna be a bit of a problem since I'm just gonna move it by 1. I do have to redecorate, but yeah, I can do this. Then I'm just gonna connect these. Although it is directly connected to the intersection, I do have to observe on how this will function. Then I'm gonna connect this up to the highway, freeway rather. And I do have to change up these fences. Oh, we've got 10 votes on the poll now, and 6 of you, most of you are doing amazing. That's like more than half of you. That's amazing to hear, that's nice to hear. Hopefully you guys can have a great time, even after the live stream. But hopefully you guys can enjoy the live stream. Okay, where is that? Okay, let me fix up this one before I work on the highway, the freeway rather. Okay, so I'm done with the guardrails for the freeway. So it's time to fix these up. Actually, I don't have to redecorate this. I just realized that. I just need to connect this to here. And we're done with that. Whereas I prefer the striped concrete one instead of the regular concrete, because the striped concrete seems like it's textured. And we're gonna add the trees. Where are those? Over here. And okay, we actually don't have to do much redecorating. Okay, this is a bit of a problem though. Again, this is just a video game, it's just a simulation, but in real life this isn't really ideal to do. Okay, I think we're actually done decorating this. Okay, I do have to add the road sign back here again. A highway sign, rather. Okay, so we now have that roundabout. I don't think there's another roundabout that I have to fix. Okay, we do have that one, but yeah, we don't need to fix on that. Okay, so what else do we need to fix? Okay, I wanna focus on this industrial area. Because the thing with this industrial area is that it is too, like, it's too packed. It's too dense for industrial area. So we'll have to make changes with this. Hello. How do I pronounce your name? Sapruddin? But welcome, hello. I believe you're new to the channel, so welcome. Welcome to Arqutopia in TheoTown. Hopefully you can have a great time. So we've got a new viewer, you guys, so please make them welcome. Oh, your name is Eden or Adam? I want to make sure that I'm calling you guys correctly. So right now I'm fixing this industrial area that we've built. The problem with this industrial area is that it is it's designed poorly. So I'm trying to fix it to make it look like it's not cramped. Because in real life, industrial areas are not ideal to be like this. Again, this is just a video game. This isn't really a representation of real life. So what else can we do? Your city is very nice. You really pay attention to detail. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to dedicate this episode to like the small details and like the tiny things that need to be noticed and fixed and checked on the city. And yeah, I just really love to have like even the smallest details fixed here in the city. And yeah. Okay, so I just realized that I still don't have anything over here. I honestly don't know what to do over here, so let's see if we can add anything. Thing is, I haven't really downloaded any other plugins for today because I didn't really plan on building that much. Okay, we could add some benches over here. So let's just speed this up. And okay, so we added some benches over there. And I think we can add maybe a fence. Okay, I don't think we can add a fence. So what else can we fix on the city? Okay, let's simulate this roundabout, because this is the roundabout that we changed earlier. And I was worried about any bottlenecks, and so far I don't think there's a bottleneck. How about this roundabout? Thing is, there's not a lot of people on this part of the town, 𝗧𝗵𝗲cie. So I don't think there's really going to be that much traffic over there. Okay, so I think we have sort of decluttered. It does still look cramped and cluttered, but I think the minor changes are okay. Alright, so let's look over here. We haven't been here for a while. And let's do some decorating over here. so I want to use the diagonal roads for this one. Welcome back, preparrring. I'm done with the quick break earlier. I just had to take care of something. So right now I'm on this small island in the middle of the... Actually, this is the sea, I think, or the ocean. Okay, so I'm currently just decorating this part over here. And okay, so I think I can decorate this. Oh wait, you can't go over here. So I'll have to work on... Can I add concrete? Okay, so I don't think we can build a wall past that, so we'll work on that like that. And what else can we add? Maybe this yellow box decoration again. Okay, so I have some sort of idea for this one. TheoTown is so fun. I never uninstalled for years. Yeah, it's always been fun. Back then, when I had free time, I just spent the time, you know, building a city. Although I never really had a forever city. But by the way, how many plugins have you installed? I have a couple of plugins. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have 30 plugins so far. Yeah, I have 30 plugins so far. By the way, you should know how many plugins preparrring has. preparrring has a lot of plugins. Download a parking plugin soon. preparrring has 37. preparrring has a couple more than me. I have 30. Although I don't actually use all of them. Okay, so we're gonna build that with some sort of marking. Arrrgus is 7 more to catch me. Yep. I'm gonna download more plugins for the later episodes. But I didn't really download any plugins for today's episode because, yeah, I didn't really plan on building that much today. Because I just wanted to sort of, instead of building, I wanted to fix things around the city. And okay, I feel like okay, so I have some sort of idea. What is going on there? On the chat. Okay, hopefully you just tell me, guys, if my mic is alright, because there's some background noise right now. I haven't really focused on this area much. So let's work on this area. So let's first start off with the city hall. And right now the city hall has these fountains. So I'm gonna add pedestrian areas over here. And I prefer this street concrete much better because it's like textured and it looks better. It looks better for the pedestrian zones. Bro, give me a trick to get that much money. I once had a minus, so I started from the beginning again. It was annoying, but TheoTown is still fun. So, the thing with my city, so the trick with TheoTown is to get wealthy residents as soon as possible. Because I believe they produce like twice more money than the rest of the citizens. So to get the wealthy citizens, you have to have an elementary school, a high school, and management, services, transportation, parks, and sports. The wealthy residents have much more demands. So you have to focus on getting the wealthy residents as soon as possible to produce a lot of money. Because as you can see, I have about 13,000 people. I have about 41,000 income. And as you can see, I have low taxes. Well, quite low taxes right now. And yeah. And also keep track of like your expenses. As you can see, I'm spending a lot on education, but we need education around the city. In episode 10, before the stream starts, download Nature Pack and test the disasters in the test world. Yeah, I have a test world where I can test those plugins. Okay, so right now I'm focusing on decorating this area of the new district because I haven't really focused on this area ever since I built it, and it kind of feels, well, it actually feels empty. So we're going to work on this. And I'm gonna add a crosswalk sign. You're welcome, Aiden. Yeah, that's the trick to get money. Get the wealthy citizens as soon as possible, as early in the game. Because they do really give a lot of money. Okay, so I honestly don't know how to decorate this area because of how much skyscrapers there already is. I feel like instead of building these with concrete, we could add trees around it. So let's add some trees around it. Around this area. Although this one, we need to... Okay. So we're gonna add some trees around this area. Hello again, Raven. Welcome back. I'm doing quite fine. We've built some stuff so far, and yeah, I'm satisfied with the city right now. Although, you know, there are still some fixes to do. How about you? How are you? So we're gonna add some hedges around it as usual. I like to have hedges around the trees because it adds some depth into the trees. I don't know if it's called depth, but basically it doesn't feel empty somehow. Okay, so we've now decorated that, and okay, I just remembered I prefer to have. Okay, so we have some crime problems around this area, but I'll fix that in the future. So add some cobblestone around the city hall. Oops. Okay, so I'm currently looking for anything else that I can add over here. And I think we're good with these. Okay, we do have to. Okay, how does this look like again? Okay, so we can surround it with these trees. And then we'll add some additional trees around it. Hopefully we can reach 100 views in this episode, because ever since episode 3 we've always had 100 views per episode, so it'd be lovely to have this episode reach 100 views as well. Okay, so we'll add some benches around here as well. Oh, what's happening here? Wait, do these need... Okay, I think these need some sort of connection. Okay. So we've got the side and the front, the front and the sides of the city hall decorated, and I don't know what else to do with the back of it. I could do some trees behind it. I'm just gonna do some trees. So where is the diagonal ones? Okay. I downloaded this plugin that allows me to have diagonal decals around the city. Oh wait, that's wrong. Okay, I could do that. And what else can we do? Okay, so I'm gonna change this up for some variety. And we'll add the trees as usual. And we'll add more trees around here. And we'll add a hedge to make it look like a park. And we have now decorated the city hall of this district. So it is time to decorate this high school. High school looks a bit empty, so we'll look on how we can decorate this. So we can add... Okay. Football stadium is a bit overkill. And I can't download a much better stadium from the plugin store. But I think this football field would be nice for the high school. So we'll add this football field over here. So I feel like it's much better to have it much closer to the school, so we'll try to do that. I'm just gonna fix up some of the road markings or lane markings over here, because I just realized they aren't fixed. So how can I put this? Could do it over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. So we'll add the pedestrian zone over here, the concrete one. And we're just gonna decorate it. Oh wait, I can actually connect it up over here, so that's nice. I'm gonna connect it up over here. And okay, so we'll have to do some decorating again. Okay, I do have a school zone sign, right? Then we'll add a crosswalk sign. And a crosswalk. A speed bump. Where is the speed bump? Another crosswalk sign. And diamond markings for the pedestrian zone. Oh, I can actually change that. Okay, but I think we're just fine with the diamond markings alone. Okay, so I'm just gonna simulate this, or I'm gonna wait for it to build rather. Also, I do need to add this as well over here. so how can I connect this? Wild grass? I think dark grass. Okay, dark grass was the closest to here. And we'll just add the hedges as usual. I feel like I think that's all right. And let's add some trees around it. Okay, I like that mixture of trees. And over here, what can I add over here? Probably a small park. And then we'll fix this green over here, I think. I think light asphalt fits this much better. And then we'll add a fence. And we are done with the high school, although we do have to fill in this median over here. Oh, we have a water fountain. I never knew that. So we'll add street fountains. And what can we add over here? I think some additional trees would be nice over here, so let's add some trees. Okay, that looks nice. For that one, I'm not gonna... Okay, well, I'm gonna add the hedges. So, trying to make the city look beautiful with every single detail that I can add. So we now have the... Ooh, it looks very nice with the trees and greenery and nature. We got another virus. They keep on getting viruses. Alright, so a quick update on the poll. We now have 14 votes and 57 of you is doing amazing, so that's amazing and nice to hear. And 36 of you are chill today, and 7 of you is doing good. So far I really like how this turned out. It doesn't feel empty anymore. And okay, it's time to work over here. We have to work with this elementary school. And okay, I'm gonna do something like this. And I'm gonna add trees over here. Oops. My voice is starting to crack, so that's a sign that we have been live streaming for quite a long time now. Okay, so I just realized that I can actually add road decorations over here. Okay, I think that's a bit too much trees going on. So I'll just remove that. And I'm just gonna add that over there. And we'll add these trees over here. That looks very nice. And that looks very nice. And over here as well, we can add additional trees for nature and greenery. And okay, yeah, I like this. It's very... There's lots of greenery around and lots of nature. So it's time to work on this area. And since we have this elementary school, I think a playground would be nice over here. Okay, so we've got that playground over there. And what else can we add? Maybe a basketball court? Yeah, a basketball court would be nice over there. So I'm just gonna remove the trees around to redecorate it. And we're gonna add some hedges for, you know, the safety of the students. And let's add I don't think there's a type of grass that matches this one. I find forest grass the closest, but it looks a bit dark. Let's just add some sort of dark grass in the middle for a gradient. And let's add a chain link fence around the basketball court and a hedge. Okay, I kinda don't like the chain link fence, so I'm just gonna do a stone fence. And I'm gonna remove this fence over here. And we're gonna add a... Okay, I don't have the pedestrian zone on my recents. Let's add a pedestrian zone over here. Although I'm not gonna cover it with concrete unlike the other ones. We're gonna add trees around it. So more trees over here. Okay, so we've now got the elementary school decorated. So let's just check on how the nature of the city is looking right now. We've got a lot of nature around the city, which is good. So let us now focus on the rest of this. So I'm thinking of a parking garage. Whole basketboard. Nice. I'm thinking of adding a parking garage over here. And hopefully we can fit a parking garage here. This one is a very tall garage. Okay, so I just want to add like a small garage over here. I think this one looks nice over here. So I'm picking that one for now. Oh wait, this one though. Okay, so I'm picking the other one that we saw, this one. So I'm picking this one over here. And we will remove some of the trees to give us a much better view of this parking lot. And we'll add the stone fence here again. Then we'll add the trees. Okay, where are the trees? Okay. Then we'll add more trees over here. So, wait, I like that. Looks nice. Looks kind of cozy, I would say. So we're gonna add some road decorations over here. And, ooh, I forgot we have this fire lane decoration, but I don't think we can add that around here. So we'll add some hedges again for decoration. And what else can we add around here? Okay, I think we can add the roadside trees again. Yes, looks good. Nice to hear that. I'm a bit delayed on reading some of the comments because I'm too focused on the game. But yeah, I do have the comments open on another screen so that I can monitor them. Okay, let's work on the hospital. I feel like a park around the hospital would be nice. So let's see, let's add a water fountain. Like 2 water fountains. Then let's add... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make it... Yeah, I have the plugins expansion pack, service expansion. So yeah, I like that. I like this plugin pack from the game. So I'm gonna add some benches around here. So this is one thing with the pedestrian zone pack that I have is that the benches still require some sort of road connection, and it actually gives us parks and nature as well. So that's very nice to have around here, like near the hospital. And then, as usual, I'm gonna add the roadside trees. And let's add the iron fence over here time. Because this is like the special part for the hospital. So let's add the trees now. So I like this one, it's very cozy, it's very nice. And let's add linden trees to the side of the road. Okay, so we now have the park for the hospital. It's time for the surrounding of the hospital. And I think I'm not actually sure how I can fill this around, so I'll leave that open for now to look for anything that I can add on the future in the future. And okay, so this is the police department, and can't really fit the prison over here, and I don't think a prison near the school and near the hospital is ideal. So we will add, what did we add over here? Honestly don't know, so we'll leave that open for now. So we'll have our options open in the future. And yeah, I think that's everything for now. So we have suddenly approached the end of this live stream. We have now suddenly reached the end point of this live stream. So to everyone who are still here, thank you for sticking around. But thank you for joining, and thank you for watching today's stream. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and subscribing. And hopefully we can reach 100 views on this episode. And yeah, thanks for joining and for chilling around. It has been nice. I enjoyed today's stream. You know, today's stream is all about relaxing and chilling, and I think we have achieved that on this live stream. And hopefully you all can have a nice day. Have a nice day too, investor. And yeah, have a great time after this live stream, and hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for listening, thank you for joining. So goodbye world for now. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for all of the love and support, by the way. And thank you for those hearts for Brianna.